Welcome to Manmaker. I am Ranjan Kumar and today we are going to discuss previous year question for BL Probationary Engineer, and this is belongs to your computer science people, and this paper happened on 17 December 2023. So that paper we are going to solve today, as I discussed before also. For BL Probationary Engineer only one time exam conducted, that is on 2023. So that paper we are going to discuss today in a details explanation. Okay, so for pdf and more updates you can join our telegram channel. This is my telegram channel name and whatsapp group. You can join here I am updating my class update or job update notification material pdf, whatever things are there I will share in these two groups. Okay, then you can download the Manmaker app from Google Play Store. There you can access all kind of study material for your exam. Okay, and I hope you are preparing well with this app material which is available in Google Play Store. All right. So as as you can see here, this is the BL paper of Probationary Engineer which was held on 17 December 2023, and I have already discussed general aptitude part before in the previous class. You can check that one. I have combinedly solved that one for all the branch, so you can check there the level of your general aptitude. Today we are going to see your technical part only, that is related to computer branch people. Okay, so okay, so we'll see from question number one. Just a second. These all are the reasoning parts. So from here we are going to start. This is based question, which is a technical question that you know in your exam. Total 100% technical question they are going to ask in the exam. Okay. So for computer science people, we'll start with question number one. Okay. Which of the following statement is correct with reference to syntax directed translation scheme? Okay, which of the statement is correct? We have two statements, so you can check, you can read this all the statement. Here they have asked with the reference of synthetic directed translation scheme. So synthetic translation define the value of the translation of the non-terminal of the left side of the production as a function of translation of the nominate non-terminal on the right side. Okay, this definition is correct only. Translation of non-terminal of the right side of the production is defined in the term of a translation of the non-terminal on left side. Such translation is called inherent translation. So this is also correct. So both you can say both the statement is correct from here. Okay. Now the next one is your which of the following which of the following is the single path shortest path algorithm? Okay, so a single path shortest path algorithm. So if we talk about our shortest path algorithm, so we have mainly two type is there. Okay, two main type is there for this shortest path. Okay, for this shortest path algorithm, two type we have. First one is your single source shortest path algorithm. That is your single source shortest path algorithm. Okay, and the second one is your all pair shortest path algorithm. All pair shortest path algorithm. Okay, so mainly we have two type of shortest path algorithm: single source shortest path algorithm and all pair shortest path algorithm. If we talk about our single source shortest path algorithm, that will be like we have example like we have discussed stars. Okay, then we have Billman Ford. Billman-Ford algorithm. So this two algorithm comes under single sort shortest path. Okay. And if we talk about our all pair shortest path, so in that you will get Floyd. Okay. Floyd. We have what? We have Floyd algorithm. Floyd. Floyd-Warshall algorithm. And another one is your another one we have Johnson algorithm. Johnson's algorithm. Okay, so basically two type is there. First one is single source, another one is all pairs. So the single source we have this Castra's algorithm and Billman-Ford algorithm. So from here they have asked about single path or single path or single source. So this one is your option D is your right answer. Apart from that, you need to remember this example for like for all pair, we have Floyd, Wassels, and Johnson algorithm. This also you need to remember. Okay. What is the decimal conversion of this one? Those who have completed my digital electronics classes, they can easily give answer of this one. So how we are doing this one? We have 630.4 in a octal format. We need to convert this thing in a decimal. Okay. So this is what? This is your 0, this is 1, and this is 2 position. And after point, I told you it will be go -1, -2, -3 like that. So here we have what? 6. So 6 into it will go 8 to the power 2 plus 3 into it will go 8 to the power 1 plus 0 into 8 to the power 0. Okay, so 2 1 0 over this one. Now point we have 4, so 4 into add to the power here -1, so this one is your -1. Now you need to solve this one. So 6 into this one 64 plus 24 plus 0 and dot 4 by 8 we can write like this. So this one 64 into 6 is how much? 384 plus 24 and dot this one we can do simplification 1 2, so this is what 1 by 2. So this one you will get 408 and 1 by 2 means what? 1 by 2 we can write 0.5. Okay, so we can write 5 here. If we like this part like before this point part you got 408 and after point you got 0.5. So if you add this one like you need to add this and this, so 408.00 and we have 0.5, this you need to add. Okay, so this 5.804, so this one is your decimal representation. Option B is your right answer. Okay, I hope it's clear to you. Identify the category of the multi-threading which allow a program to continue running even if part of its blocked or it performing a lengthy operation. Okay, if we talk about multi-threading, so multi-threading we can categorize into two types. Okay, multi-threading, multi-threading we can categorize in two types. Okay, in two types we can categorize this multi-threading. First one is your synchronous. Okay, what we call synchronous multi-threading. Synchronous synchronous multi threading. Okay, first one is your synchronous multi-threading and another one is your asynchronous multi-threading. If we talk about synchronous threading, so in synchronous threading tasks run one after another, like it will depend on each other. Like you can write in synchronous multi-threading tasks are depends on each other. Okay, in each other they are depend, and if one thread is blocked the other may be the other may to wait. because all things are depend on each other. So suppose one thread one thread is blocked, the other may have to wait. Okay, this is the synchronous multi-threading. In the synchronous multi-threading, tasks are depend on one to each other. So one thread is blocked, so the other one may affected, or they may have to wait for another process. Now we have another one, that is we have asynchronous multi threading. Okay, we have asynchronous multi-threading. So in asynchronous multi-threading, it allow program to continue execution even if one part is blocked or performing a lengthy operation. Okay, it will allow programs to continue it will allow the programs to continue execution even if one part is blocked one part is blocked or performing lengthy operation. Okay, so what will happen in the asynchronous asynchronous multi-threading? It will allow program to continue execution even if one part is blocked or performing lengthy operation also. That the process will go continuous. It will execute operation continuously. Okay, that's why it's improved. That's why it's improved responsiveness. Okay, or performance, because continue it's giving the execution. That's why from here you can check in the question, it's asking identify the category of the multi-threading. So category we have two types, asynchronous and synchronous, which allow program to continue running even if part of it is blocked. So this thing or it performing a lengthy operation. So this thing happening in asynchronous multi-threading, that will also known as this one, responsiveness. Okay, so option 3 is your option, third option C is your right answer. Okay, so this is your right answer. All right, you need to remember all these things. Match the phases of compiler with its function. Okay, so if you see here, we have intermediate code generator, code generation, and table management. So here already answer is given. Option 3 is your right answer. 1 is matching with 2, means this intermediate code generation will come here. That will be create a stream of simple instruction, and code generation. This is code generation. So code generation is related to it will produce the object code, and table management is keep track of names used by the program. So this is the correct answer. Okay, which of the following statement is correct regarding referential integrity constants of relational database management system? Okay, so we have two statements. That one we have referential integrity constant is a rule that maintains consistency among the rows of the two tables relation. Okay, this one is correct only, because it will do among the two table only. And another rule is state that this is a foreign key in one relation. Either each foreign key value must match a primary key value in the other table, or else the foreign key value must be null. So option B is right answer, because both the statement is correct only. Okay, now the next one is your what? A dash defines an action the database should take when some database related event occur that causes a change in the content of the table database. So that basically this will define trigger. So option A is your right answer. Okay. In context of computer network, based on the data transmission speed, which of the following are the basis categories of communication channel path? So we have generally three path. We have narrow band, voice band, broadband. We have, so these all path uh, is what? It's based on like data transmission. We can do using narrow band also, voice band, and also, and broadband also. So that's why this all are correct. Like option 2 is your right answer. As per ISO 25010 quality model, which of the following is not characteristic which describe quality in use model? Okay, so this is this here we can discuss. Like we have ISO, or we can say IEC 25010 standard we have, which define in two categories, that will define in two categories of for software quality. Okay, that will define two main categories of software quality. Okay, so this ISO and IES 25010, generally it will define two main category of software quality. That one is your first one is your quality in use model. Okay, quality in use model, and the second one is your product quality model. Product quality model. Okay, so two software quality that will define by 25010. First one is your quality in use model, second one is your product quality model. It includes, like first one is it includes four characteristics. It includes four characteristics. First one is your effectiveness. Okay, effectiveness. Then we have efficiency. Then we have satisfaction. Then we have freedom for risks. Freedom for risk. Okay, so generally we have this four. Generally we have this four kind of characteristic in what quality in use model. Similarly, like that we have product quality model. In that it includes eight characteristic. Eight characteristics. Okay, it includes eight characteristics. So first one is your functional suitability. Okay, and second one is your performance efficiency. Performance efficiency. Third one is your compatibility. Okay, fourth one is your usability. And fifth one is your reliability. Okay, and sixth one is your security. 7 one is your maintainability, and 8 one is your last one is your portability. Okay, so you have to remember all these things because based on this only they have asked question. Like here, you can check they have asked as per ISO 25010 quality model, which of the following is not characteristic which describe the quality and use model. So quality in use model, we have this one. First one we have quality in use model. So we have four characteristic in that. We have efficiency, we have effectiveness, and we have satisfaction also. But this compatibility is related to product quality model. You can see this third point is there, compatibility. So this is related to product quality model. So option C is your right answer. Like that you need to remember all this point. This four characteristic is belongs to quality in use model, and this eight characteristic is belongs to product quality model. Okay. Now the next one is, in context of computer database, dash language includes commands to enable users enter and manipulate data in database. So that is your data manipulation. Data manipulation is there in the database, which command to enable users to enter and manipulate the data in a database. Okay. Now, in context with OSI model of computer network, dash layer providing means of stabilizing, maintaining, and transmitting a dialogue between two and users. So basically, if we talk about our OSI model, so in OSI model we have 7 layers. First one is your physical layer. Okay, 7 layer we have. Physical layer, then we have data link layer. Okay, data link layer, then we have network layer. Okay, then we have transport layer, then we have session layer, then we have presentation layer, and we have application layer. Okay, so this 7 layer we have in OSI model. Generally this is the first one and this is the last one. Physical layer is the last one. So like this it will go. So here they have asked about which layer is going to establishing and maintaining and transmitting dialogues between two end of users. So this is the function of session layer. So option 3 is your right answer. Okay, which of the following pair is correct? Half adder, a combination of circuit that perform two addition of 2 bits. Okay, half adder is correct only. It will, we have half adder, so we have two inputs, so it will add uh, A and B, like 2 bit it will add and give sum and carry. Okay, so this is correct only. Full adder, a combinational circuit that perform additional of 3 bits. Okay, so full adder we have three input. First one is A and B, and this is carry in, and we'll get sum and carry. So three input, so 3 bit it will add. So both are correct only. So option 4 is your right answer. Now convert 11112 into a decimal equivalent. So how we are going to convert, as we have discussed this thing in class also. So this is in what binary, we need to convert this thing in decimal. By seeing only it is a 15, everyone knows, but I will tell you how to solve this one. This is 0 position, 1 position, 2 position, 3 position. Now we have a base of 2. That's why 2 to the power 3 into 1 plus 2 to the power 2 into 1 plus 2 to the power 1 into 1 plus 2 to the power 0 into 1. Now we need to solve this one. This is 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 15 is your answer, option D is your right answer. Okay. In context with OSI model of computer networking, again they have asked related to OSI model. Dash layer provides services that directly support end user of network and is collection of miscellaneous protocol for various commonly used applications such as electronic mail and file transfer. So this application file and all these things, it will perform in a application layer. So application layer is your right answer. Okay. Which of the following algorithm is an example of divide and conquer approach? So basically, if we talk about this approach, divide and conquer approach is a problem solving strategy that involves three main steps. Okay, if we talk about this divide and conquer approach, so in that, as you know, it is a program problem solving method. So it have three steps. First one is your divide. Second one is your concure, and third one is your combine. Okay, generally it has three step we have, and this thing like in divide, what we will do, it will break a problem into a smaller sub problem of the same type. Like divide, what will we do, it will take a problem and it will break into a sub problem. Then concure, it will solve the sub problem, and after that it will combine the solution here. Okay, so these are the three step, and these all things will happen in a quick sort, that is your option B. All right, so okay, this is your answer. And apart from this, option A, we have matrix chain multiplication. So this problem solving method generally uses dynamic programming. Okay, this one uses dynamic. Okay, I will write here. Option A, this one uses dynamic programming. Okay. This method, what we have, divide and conquer, this approach is used by quicksort. Okay, and this dynamic problem will approach by matrix chain manipulation. Then we have prism algorithm. So this prism algorithm, option C, prism algorithm uses grid algorithm, uses greedy algorithm. Okay, and we have LCS, that is longest common subsequence. So this uses again dynamic programming approach. Okay, so these options also you need to remember from the for this question. Quick sort is your right answer. Okay, now the next one is in context of OSI model of computer network, which of the following is a transport layer protocol? So first one is your control protocol, user datagram protocol, both are related to transport layer, so both option is correct only. Okay, now the next one is a merchant allow a discount of 10% of mark price. This is related to general aptitude. Okay. Why they have given in technical part? All right. Merchant allow a discount of 10% of market price if he wants to earn a profit of 10%, then mark price will be how much percent more than the cost price. Okay. Okay, we'll solve this one also. Let CP we have 100, like cost price we have 100, and profit it is given here, profit how much, profit is 10%, right? Profit is 10%, so we can say our selling price is 110, 1110. Now discount it's given 10% on market price, 10% on market price it's given, so we can say selling price we have how much, 90%, 90% of market price. Okay, because it's given discount on a 10% on the market price, so 10% will be how much we can write for selling price. It will be 90% of market price. So now we can calculate from here. Selling price is 1110 equal to 90 by 100 into MP. That is marketing price. So from here we can write 110, and this 9 by 10 we can write 0.9 into MP. So that will be equal to 122.22, like that it will come. So now we have marketing price 122.22 and CP cost price we have 100. So increased amount we have to found, we need to find. So increased amount MP we have, that marketing price we have 122.22 and post price we have 100, so we need to do minus, so it will come 22.22. Now they have asked for percentage. Now we'll take the percentage of this one, 22.22. In the cost price we have 100 and this one is percentage for 100, so it will be 22%, means option C is your right answer. Okay, so it's a part of general aptitude, no need to go through this one. I mean, it is important also that you need to cover in a general aptitude section, which I covered in the classes. So 18 number, a dash is a combinational circuit that select binary information from one of many input line and directs to a single output line. Okay, so we have multiplexer. What we will do multiplexer? In multiplexer we have many input and we have a select line that will select one input and it will appear in the output. That is the function of multiplexer. So option B is your right answer, many input and single output. In first come first serve CPU scheduling algorithm, when all the other process wait for one big process to get up a CPU, is known as conway effect. Option C is your right answer. So it's like a definition only. If you remember the definition, you can give easily answer. Okay. Okay, parser is categorized into which type of context-free grammar? Okay, if we talked about our parser is a component of a compiler. Okay, it is a component of a compiler that analyze the syntax of a given input string according to rule of CFG, that is context free grammar. Okay, so according to like we have Chomsky hierarchical grammar method we have. In that we can divide it into four part. Okay, four type is there. Four type is there. First one is your type 0. So type 0 means un unrestricted, unrestricted. Okay, unrestricted grammar we have, unrestricted grammar type 0. Then we have type 1 that we called context sensitivity grammar, context sensitive grammar. Okay, then we have type 2. So type 2 is what? CFG. CFG means context free grammar. Okay, then we have type 3. So type 3 is regular grammar, regular grammar. Okay, this four type we have for this grammar. We can divide into four way. So this type 0 we have example. If you see the example for this type 0, then we have Turing mechanism. Okay, Turing machine. Then for this we have linear bounded automation, linear bounded automation. Okay, then CFG is an example of this one only, this what parser here. So you can write this thing. All right, And this regular grammar, we have example as a finite automation. Finite automation. Okay, so from here it's asked about CFG. So CFG is here. So example is this one, and it's related to type 2. So option B is your right answer. Okay, now the next one is match the following diagram with a correct topology. So we have some diagram. Okay, this diagram we need to match which with the topology. So you can see this one is your what? This is your star topology, and this one is your ring topology, and this one is your bus topology. Okay, so your answer will be this one only, 1 3 2 1 2 1. Like this, you need to simple question they are going to ask in the exam. Which of the following is the type of parallel processor system as per Pliny taxonomy? Okay, so first one is your single instruction, single data SISD, or single instruction, multiple data SIMD. So both are only correct only. Both are the following are the type of parallel processor system. So this both are correct. Okay. How many steps are required how many steps are required to construct a string A, B, 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 B from the grammar given by a using rightmost deviation? We have this deviation. So if you solve this one, you will get it will go till 5 steps. Okay. So answer is your 5. Now, the next one, according to the memory hierarchical, as one goes down, the hierarchical, what will not occur? So, if one goes down, it will increase the capacity and it will also decrease the cost per bit and it will increase the access time, but and it will decrease frequency. It will decrease frequency. Okay, to access the memory by the processor, but it's asked not occur, so it will not increase, it will decrease. So option D is your right answer. Okay, which of the given option is correct? This is again related to your aptitude part. Okay, which of the following is not a program of synchronization? Which of the following is not a part of the problems of synchronization? So this is related to synchronization problem. This is also related to synchronization problem. This one is not related to synchronization problem. Okay. All right. So this is your answer. And this is what? This is a combinational optimization problem. This is related to combinational optimization problem. Okay. Combinational optimization problem. Option C is your right answer. Now, which of the following is not an input device? So, keyboard is an output device, speech recognition device is an output device, point to draw device. Sorry, this is input device. Keyboard is an input device. This is also input device, and this is also input device. But voice response system like loudspeaker and all, these are the output device. So, option B is your right answer. So this is the fundamental of computer. Okay, so given array is we have this much array and key we have given 8 8. How many iteration are required to find the key using binary search? Okay, so we have given array this much, all right, and we have key also 88. So we'll do first iteration. Okay, in first iteration that we can take low as a, like here we have given 22, 33, 55, 88 and 96. So this is your 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we have low one and high is 5. Okay, now formula is what? If you need to find the mid one, so it will be low plus high divided by 2. So low is 1 plus 5 divided by 2, that is equal to 6 by 2 or 3. So 3 1 is your what? 55. 3 1 is third element is your 55, and we have key is how much? 88. So 88 is greater than 55. So it will again go where? Next iteration. Okay, again we'll do next iteration. So in that case we have low equal to till it is what? Element of 3. So till 3 it is covered. Now we have to do 4 and 5. So this is 4, and high we have 5. So again we need to apply formula low plus high, that is 4 plus 5 divided by 2. 9 by 2 is equal to 4.5, or we can say fourth element. Okay, now x of fourth, our fourth element is 88 only. Fourth element is 88 and key is also 88. So now we have found the key. So it will go to iteration. So option B is your right answer. Okay. Consider the hash table with 10 slot with the sequence of the following element in a hash table if hash function is k mod 10 and the collision is resolved using linear probing. Okay. So we need to find the things. Collision we need to find, na? Like what is the sequence of the following element of hash table? All right, so we have this one 4 4, we have 4 4 2 6 12, then 93 80 57 56 23 46 and 36. Okay, we have this one. So here you can see this is 4, so it will related to your slot 4. Here it is 6, so it will occupy slot 6. Here it is 12, so it will occupy slot 2. Here it is 3, so it will occupy slot 3. And here it is what? 0. Here 0, so it will occupy slot 0. Now here we have 7, so it will occupy slot 7. Here we have 6, so it is going to occupy slot 6, but slot 6 is occupied by 26. So slot 6 is reserved for 26, so it will again go slot 7. Slot 7 is also reserved for 57. Now we have slot 8. Okay, so in slot 8 it will reserve which one? 56. 56 is reserved for slot 8. And then again after 56 23. So we have, okay, wait, you just will clear this thing. We'll make a table. It's like not a, like you can't see what I am telling you. Okay, so now we have 44, then we have 26, then we have 12, then we have 93, then we have 80, then we have 57, then we have 56, then we have 23, then we have 46, and then we have 36. So now how this slot will go? This is 4, so it will occupy slot 4. It will go slot 6, it will go slot 2, it will go slot 3. Okay, and this will go slot 0, and here 7 means slot 7. Now this is 6 we have, so it will go slot 6, but in slot 6 already 26 is there. So again it will go slot 7, but in 7 also 57 is there. Now it will go slot 8. So in slot 8 we can occupy 56. Okay, now we have 3, so it will go slot 3. So in slot 3 already we have 93. So it will go slot 4. Slot 4 is already occupied. Then slot 5 is not there. So it will go slot 5. In slot 5, 23 will occupy. Now again 6 come. So again 6, slot 6 already booked. Slot 7 is already booked, slot 8 is already booked. Now after that slot 9 we have. So in slot 9, 46 will reserve. Now we have 36. So again 6, 7, 8, 9, and it will come in slot 10. So slot 10 is occupied for 36. Okay. So 10, okay. So this what 36 will go slot 10 or we can say 1. This will be slot 1, not 10. Okay. Now you can see like from here we have to start with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So total 10 slot we have from 0 to 9. So in 0 slot occupy with 80. So it will come 80 here. Now 1 is occupied by 36. So 36. 2 is occupied by 12. 3 is 93. Okay. 4, 4, 4, 4. We have this one 44. 5, 5 we have this 23, and 6 we have 26, 7 we have 57, 8 we have 56, and 9 we have this one 46. Okay, so this is the arrangement C, and this is belongs to option B. So option B is your right answer. So like that, with 10 slots we need to make a hash table. Which of the following machine learning algorithm does not use clustering? So linear discriminate analysis is there which not used uh, clustering. Option A is your right answer. Okay. Full subtractor has dash input and dash output. So if we talk about full subtractor, okay, so in full subtractor we have 3 input and 2 output, A, B, and this is your borrow in, and this is your this is your what difference, and this will your borrow out. So like that we have 3 input and 2 output. Option 3 is your right answer. Which is the output function of the given XOR? So this is the symbol of your XOR gate. So in the XOR gate expression will be your X and Y. Okay, X XOR Y like this. So it will be right as a X Y complement plus X complement Y. So option D is your right answer. Any address generated by the CPU is a commonly referred to as a logical address. Okay, this one logical address, and where an address seen by a memory unit, the one loaded into a memory address register, is known as a physical address. This is the right answer. Okay. Now the next one is context free grammar. Okay, context free grammar is dash grammar according to cosmic hierarchy. So in like previous question we have discussed, according to cosmic hierarchy, this grammar we have 4 type 0, type 1, type 2, and type 3, like that we have. So type 2 comes under CFG, that is context free grammar. So option A is your right answer. Now the next one is sort. Sort the following list using radix sort. We have this value. What is the output of the algorithm after the first pass? So after the first pass, what is the algorithm value? Okay, this we need to calculate. So using radix slot, what we can do, radix means that base part. Okay, so using radix sort, what we can do, we have 4 to 9, so it will be radix is 9. Now 5 5 7, so radix is 7. Now we have 7 5 7, radix is 7. 9 3 9, so we have radix of 9. 9 3 9 9. Okay, 5 3 6, 5 3 6 means 6 radix. Then 8 2 0 means 820 means 0 radix. Okay, then we have 455. 455 means 5 radix. Okay, so basically we have 0, then we have 5, then we have 6, then we have 7, and then we have 9 radix. So 0 comes under 820. 5 radix means 455. 455. 6 means what? 536. 536. Okay, and 7 is what? 557 and 757, and 9 radix is what? 429 and 939. All right, so after first pass it will come like this. First this like it will come first 820, then this one 455, then this one 536, then 557, 757, 429 and 939. Okay, so which is match with the option 1, and option 1 is your right answer. In a context of data normalization in database management system, relation is an boycott normal form if and only if every determinant is a candidate. Option D is your right answer. Okay, what is the value of this one? Again, board mass, that is related to your general aptitude. Which of the following change brought about by the iterative water flow model to the classical water flow model? So this is related to your path additional feedback path. Okay, database designer uses dash to define the structure of database, which typically include definition of all data element of the database and organization of the data elements into records, table, etc. So it will be defined by data definition language. Choose the correct sequence of step involved in machine learning cycle. So for machine learning cycle, what is the correct step? First it will go that first it will find the data, it will identify the data. Okay, it will identify the data, then it will do presentation of data. After that it will go for selection machine learning algorithm, then train model. After that it will evaluate the model, then it will deploy the model. So this is the correct cycle. Option B is your right answer. Okay, what is the approximate value? This is again aptitude. Okay, in context of computer network, which of the following is a data transmission mode? So for data transmission mode, we have simplex also, half simplex also, full duplex also for digital, I mean for data transmission mode. But in the computer network we are using either simplex or full duplex. Okay, so option 4 is your right answer. Which of the following pair is application layer protocol of OSI model and its service is correct? Okay, so as like this X400, we have X400 is related to electronic mail, or we can say email protocol. We are using X400 series. Then X500 we are using for directory. So this both are incorrect only. This will be means we can interchange this one. So neither one or not. Name the phase of compiler which separates characters of the source language into a groups that logical belongs together. These groups are called token. So we have lexical analysis. We have that compiler is separate character of source language into a groups that logical belongs together, and these groups are called tokens. Which of the following is correct for O notation? Okay, so O notation. This notation we have. So which one is correct? So this will related to what? You can see option 1 is correct only. So option 1 is your correct answer. Which of the following is a external sorting? So external sorting. If we talk about sorting, So this merge sort we have, that is related to external sorting. This is internal, this is also internal, this is also internal. So option B is your right answer. Match the following algorithm with the data structure uses. So you can match this one, and this one will, this squad breed for search, it will comes under queue, and heap sort will come under array, and deep first search will come under state. So option this one is correct. 3 is your right answer. What is the total number of sweep performed to a sort with the following list of elements? This is the list, is in ascending order using bubble sort. Okay, using bubble sort we have to perform this thing, and we need to find how many sweep it is. Okay, it will go little bit long. So in bubble sort, what we will do generally, we'll compare left to right. Left should be greater than right, and after that we'll swap them. Okay, this is what, this is the like that we are solving bubble sort. So first one is your 18 and 32. So we need to compare this one. 18 is greater than 32. So 18 is greater than 32. Okay. So it is okay, not okay. This condition is not okay. So we'll not do sweeping. Yeah, so 0 sweep. Okay. We will not do sweep. Then next one is 32 and 72. I mean 17. So 32 and 17. So it will satisfy. So it will satisfy means we need to swap this one. Okay. So here we need to do swapping. One swap we will do. So after this swapping, first one. Okay. First swap, we will do first swap. So in first swap, we are getting what? 18, and like swap them means we need to swap like here in it will, in this swap we got. So after 18, 17 will come, then 32, then 19, then 41, then 15, then 23. Okay, then again we'll compare next thing. Next thing means again we'll go for 32 and 19. So 32 and 19 we need to compare. So again it is correct only, means it's matches. So again we will do second swap. So second swap, if we do second swap, then it will come 18, 17, then this 19 will come this side, and 32 will go that side. 32, 41, 15 and 23. Now we'll compare 32 and 41. So 32 and 41. 32 is greater than 41? No. So it's again no need to swap. So it is in second swap only. Then we'll compare next one 41 and 15. So it is correct. Again correct means we need to do swapping. So swapping we will do. So third swap we are going to do. Now here this is 18, 17, 19, 32, and swap happened here. That's why we have to swap this one 15 and 41, and this is what 23. Now again we need to compare next one, that is your 41 and 23. So 41 and 23, if you compare this thing, again it is correct only, matches means condition is correct. So again we have to do four swap. So in fourth swap it will be 18, 17, 19, 32, 15, and this one is 23, and this one is 41. Now 41 is your last one. So again we have to start with 18. Okay, so again we need to go for 18. So 18 and 17. So this is correct only. Now 18 is greater than 72. So correct only. So we have to do next swap, that is your fifth swap. Okay, so after fifth swap it will become 17, 18, 19, 32, 15, 23 and 41. Okay, so now we have to do next with 18 and 19. So 18 and 19, this will not correct, I mean this is not okay. So again we have to stay in fifth swap. Then again we have to go 19 and 32. So 19, 32, it's again not possible, means condition is not satisfied. So we have to stay in fifth swap. Then we have to compare 32 and 15. So here it is satisfied. So 32 and 50, again we have to do 6 swap. So in 6 swap, this is 6th one, it will come 17, 18, 19, then 15 will come first, then 32 will go this side, and 23 and 41. Now we need to do 32 and 23, 32 and 23. So this is also correct only. So we have to do again swap of 7. So in 7 swap we'll have 17, 18, 19. This is your 15, and this will come this side 23 and 32 and 41. Okay, now we have done with 41 because we have got that thing, so no need to swap that one, no need to compare. Again we have to come starting. So now we have to do 17 swap 18. 17 18 is not okay, not satisfying, so we have to stay in 7 swap only. Then we have to compare 18 and 19. Again not okay, not satisfying, so 7 swap only, we have to stay here. Then we have to do 19 and 15. So 19 and 15 it's satisfying, so again we have to do 8 swap. So after 8 swap we will get 17, 18, 15, 19, 23, 32 and 41. Okay, now we have to do 19 and 23. So 19 23 it is not okay, so we have to stay in 8 swap. Okay, now here it all satisfied already, so again we have to start from 17. So 17 compare with 18, same 17 and 18 it is not satisfying, so we have to stay in 8 swap. Okay, then we have again we have to compare 18 and 15. So 18 and 15 it will okay, so 9 swap we have to do ninth one. So ninth one is your 17, 18, 17 here 15, 15, 18, 19, 23, 32 and 41. Now again we'll do further. So further we need to compare next one, that is 17 and 15. So it is okay, so we have to do 10 swap. Now this is a final one. So it will be 15, 17, 18, 19, 23, 32, 41. Now it is okay. Now it become the ascending order. You can see this one in 10 swap we are getting ascending order, so option C is your right answer. Okay, mixture of milk and water, this is related to general aptitude. Okay, next one, which of the following array represent is correct for the max heap of following data element. Okay, so if we see the heap here, what if we see the heap structure. Okay, if we talk about our what heap structure, so we have 80 here, so we can write like this: 80, 20, 70. Then this 20 we can write 10 and 5, and 70, this 70 we can do 30, 50. Okay, now you can see this 80 is greater than with this 20 and 70, 20 and 70, and this 20 is greater than with 10 and 5, this 10 and 5, and 70 is greater than with 30 and 50. So from here we can write this thing like this: first this one means 80, then this thing means 20 and 70, then this thing means 10, 5, 30, 50. So which is matching with this option? Option D is your right answer. Which of the following not the action performed by a shift reduce parser? So we have D best for that. Match the following. We have corrective, perfective and adaptive. So you can check this one is matching with option 4. So option 4 is your right answer. In context of relational algebra of database management, okay, select operation is used to select a subset of the tuples from the relation that satisfy a selection criteria. Okay, so like that one liner question you will get in an exam. The given finite automation is equivalent to which of the following expression? So it will be from here you can see this is AB plus AA plus BB and A plus B mod A. So Option B is your right answer. What is the decimal conversion? We have, again we need to find the decimal conversion. So we have 101001. This is your binary. So before only at the starting of question, we have solved this one. So this is belongs to 0, 1, 2 and 3, and after dot it will be -1, -2, -3. So we need to write like this. This is base 2. So 2 to the power 3 into 1 plus 2 to the power 2 into 0 plus 2 to the power 1 into uh, 1 and plus 2 to the power 0 into 0. Okay. And after that we need to do dot performance. So dot will be 0, I mean 2 to the power -1 into 0 plus 2 to the power -2 into 1 plus 2 to the power -3 into 1. Okay. Now 2 to the power, you need to calculate this one. This one will come 8 plus this will become 0. Okay. This will become 0 because multiply of 0, and this one will be 2. And here again multiply with 0 means 0. Okay. And here if you calculate after dot, it will 0 plus 1 by 2 pi square plus 1 by 2 to the power 3. Okay. Now here it will be 10 and here it will come 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. Okay. Now this is 10 dot, if you 1 by 4 means what, 0.25 plus this one we have 0.125. Now here 10 and here this one, so we can write like this: 10 dot 0.25 and 0.125. If you add all this thing, you will get 573.01. So this is the decimal. So option C is your right answer. The following C function is an example of what type of recursion. Okay. So if you see this one, it will return 1 or 0. If it satisfied 1 and then return 1, if else if satisfy 0 then return 0. So it will basically, it is going to return 1010. So it will related to binary. Option A is your right answer. Okay. Now in context of database, which of the following is correct order to creating database? Okay. So first it will define its structure, then it will decrease forms, then it will enter data into a database. So option C is your right answer. Okay. Which of the following identities of regular expression is not correct? So this one you can see this is not correct. So option 4 is your right answer. Consider the following confusion matrix we have. So this one. So here it's asking what is the value of false negative in the confusion matrix. So false negative. Negative means we have to see the positive actual and negative predicted. So we here for 50 is there, so 50 is your answer. Okay. The time dispatcher takes and for a dispatcher to stop one process and start another running is known as dispatch latency. Okay. So option B is your right answer. Okay. Now here, what is the cyclomatic complexity of a given flow graph? Okay, so how much it will be? It will be 4, I think. First one will go like this. Okay, then we have this one. Then we have this one. Okay, then we have this one also. Okay, so total 4 is there. So 4 is your correct answer. Okay, next one. What is the output of the following postfix expression? Okay, what is the output of this one? So if you solve this one, you will get around 38. Option 3 is your right answer. Which of the following is not a part of organization of C programming language? So formal parameter is not part of a uh, C programming language. Okay. What is the minimum cost of the spanning tree of a given graph? So spanning tree we need to found. So here you can say Here what we need to do, it will select the age one only, that age part. So in age part you can check, here we have one. Okay, so this one is one, then again we have one also, then 2 plus 2 plus 2, this 2 we have in a age, then we have 3 plus 3, 3 and 3. Okay, so if you calculate this thing you will get 14, so your 14 is your right answer. Okay, which of the following statement is correct about software testing? So, white box testing is performed earlier in the testing phase, correct only, and black box testing tends to apply during the later stages of testing. Both are correct only. Okay, so like that only one-liner things you need to remember about your topics. Like that only they are giving question. Consider the following piece of a character implemented using a array 7 memory, front 3 rear equal to 4 cube dash dash a b, and where this denote empty memory cell. What is the value of the front and rear after the following operation? So after the following operation we will get front as a 5 and rear as a 1. How many distinct binary tree are constructed using 5 node? Okay, so for that we have simple formula, that is Cn is 2n factorial divided by n plus 1 factorial and n factorial. Okay, now n we have how much? Cn, that 5 node we have, so 2 into 5 factorial, 5 plus 1 factorial. Okay, and this one is 5 factorial. Okay, so if you calculate this thing you will get 10 factorial, then here it will be 6 factorial and it will be 5 factorial. So generally if you solve this one it will come 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 factorial divided by 6 factorial into 5 factorial, means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now this 6 factorial, 6 factorial cancel. 5 2 ja 10. 4 4 2 ja 8. 2 2 cancel. 3 uh, 3 9. So we got 3 into 2 into 7, that is 42. Answer 1 is your right answer. Okay. Which of the following is the correct sequence of the phases of a compiler? So this one is your correct answer. Option D is your right answer. We have this expression, okay, that this represent null value. This wala is represent null value. So generally it is what? It will be equivalent to this one only, 10 plus 1010 mod. A processor is dash if it cannot affect or affected by the process execution in the system, then what? If processor is called independent. Which derives is also known as conical derivation. So rightmost derivation we have is also known as conical derivation. Okay. Now the next one is your 72. K nearest neighbor algorithm is a a classification neighbor that classifies new data point based on the nearest data point, that is your supervised. Okay, option B is your right answer. Now we need to match this thing. So I already discussed these tables in the class, so it's related to this binary search. Binary search is related to this one. Average complexity is for binary is O log n, then for quick sort it will be this one, and linear search, for linear search it will be this one, and selection sort it will be this one. So option 2 is your right answer. Okay. Now the next one is, in any computer network a communication protocol normally perform which of the following function are efficient and error-free transmission of data. Okay, so data routing, procedure and order of transmission, data security and formatting. So all are related to your protocol, communication protocol or transmission network, transmission layer. So option 3 is your right answer. Okay. What is the least number which when divide it is a part of general aptitude? Which of the following is not a process state? So which of the following is a not a process state? So ready is a process state, new, running, all are process state, but start is not a process state. Okay, match the following, this languages we have, and according to that machine we have. So here, that first one we have unrestricted language, that is belongs to your turning machine, that just now we have read before, like it is a part of type 0 grammar. Then we have context sensitive language. So context sensitive language is belongs to linear bounded automation. And context free language, CFG is related to your finite automation. And regular expression we have, sorry, this is related to push down automation, this third one. And regular expression is related to finite automation, just now we have discussed in the above. So option 4 is your right answer. Which of the following statement is correct? Okay, which of the following statement is correct? So here, an input device is an electromechanical device that expect data from the outside world and translate into a computer can. Okay, this is correct. Input device, what it will do, it will take the input, or it will expect the data from the outside sources. So this is correct only. An output device is an electronic devices that expect data from a computer and translate into a form of suitable user for outside world. Bilkul sahi. I mean, correct only. This output device is also correct, which will what give a result or produce output for a outside uses, like printer we have and all these things. So this both 1 and 2 are correct. In the context of relational algebra of database management system, which of the following symbol join operation? So this one basically is a join operation. Okay, which of the following pair is correct? Associative law, again digital came. So associative law is this one only, and distributive law is this one only. Both are correct. So both are correct. Okay. Which view of the quality argue that quality is something you immediately recognize but cannot explicitly defined, according to David Glavin of Harvard Business School, that we have a transcendental view. Name the phase of the undefined process model where customer communication and planning take place, that we call inception phase. Consider two-dimension array we have 8, 10 and 15. Assume that each element takes one memory location and base address of array A is 100, and and lower bound of low and column as 0. What is the address of Aij if array A is slot in a row measure form? Okay, so if we found the address A, I and J we have. Okay, so this will be your base address. Okay, base address plus I minus LR, then NC plus J minus LC. Okay, then into W. Okay, so base address we have 100, it is given here, and this one will be I, and lower it is given 0, lower column, lower bounded, so this will be 0. Okay, and NC we have given, I think 15, this one 15 we have given, so into 15 plus J minus LC we have 0, and W we have given as a 1. Okay, so W is your 1. Now if you calculate this thing, you will get 100 plus it will come 15I plus J. So this will, you will get this one 15I plus J plus 100. Option D is your right answer. Okay, in the push down automation translation function, delta is a form of this one. Okay, this is your right answer formula only. Dash beings at the vertex of the spiral and concentration on each component of the software as implemented as a source code. So it is unit testing. Okay. Which of the following hierarchical storage system? Which of the following is a part of hierarchical storage system? So cache memory is also part, and non-linear mass storage device is also part of a storage system. So option D, both 1 and 2 are correct. Now we have some components and their role. Here it is mentioned, like for controller component in a software architecture, the role of controller component is to coordinate and involve of all other problem domain components, like that problem domain components. So the role of problem domain component is the implement a complement of or partial function required by a customer. And for infrastructure component, it is responsible for function that support the processing required in the problem domain. So option 3 is your right answer. Okay. Now the next one, which of the following is the mostly used activation function in the area of deep learning? So we have rectified linear unit function. That is your answer. Which of the following is not a part of mechanical diagram for turning machine? So P we have, that is not a part of mechanical diagram of Turing machine. Okay. Dot matrix printer or character printer, dot matrix printer or a character printer that print one character at a time. Okay, one character at a time it will print. It is a type of printer. The three unbiased dices, again it is a part of your general aptitude. Dash act as a high speed buffer between CPU and main memory and computer system. Uses is to store temporarily very active data and instruction during processing. This is the function of cache memory. Which of the following statement is correct regarding complements? So complements are used in digital computer for simplifying subtraction operation and logical manipulation. So this is correct only. There are two type of complement each base R system. They are R's complement and R minus 1's complement. Both are correct only. So both are correct here. Okay. Now the next one is, which of the following statement is correct regarding flip-flops? So a flip-flop circuit can maintain binary state indefinitely as long as power is applied. Unit directed by a input signal or switch state. This is correct. The major difference among the various type of flip-flops are is the number of input they process and the manner in which the input affected by the binary state. Already these things we have discussed in the class. So this is correct answer. Which of the following formula is used to calculate sensitivity of a model? So sensitivity of a model we will calculate by TP by TP plus Fn. This is the formula for sensitivity. Okay. Match the machine learning technique with its way of working. So we have machine learning type, like we have supervisor learning, unsupervised learning and reinforcement learning. So that method supervised learning, if we talk about supervised learning, so it will utilize the labeled database, and unsupervised learning, it will utilize the data is not labeled and attempts to find pattern by clustering similar objects together. Now for the third one, that is your reinforcement. So that will work as a principle of reward and punishment. So option 4 is your right answer. Okay, this is again your general aptitude section. In a context of database management, which type of the following is correct regarding query of example? Okay, query by example. So a query by example form collect all information from a user for compassing query language statement or search creation. This is correct only. Query by example relieves uses from remembering query language keyword and using them that correct syntax of form query. This is also correct. So both are correct only. Which of the following is not the necessary condition of deadlock? So preemption is not necessary condition for deadlock. Apart from that, circular part is required, mutual exclusion is required, and hold and weight is required. These all conditions are required for deadlock. Okay. Which of the following statement is correct regarding entropy, of which measurement the uncertainty in data? So low entropy indicate that the data level are quite ununiform, and high entropy means the level are in the chaos. So both are correct only. Both option is correct. So this is the total 100 technical question related to your computer science engineer that asked in the 2003 paper for BL Probationary Engineer. Okay. By solving this paper or by covering this video, you also got to know the level of your exam. Okay, as you have seen, it's a theory based paper only single line. Like if you know the basic and fundamental things of related to your subject, that much is enough for exam. That only I kept in my ebook, that you will get short notes, that is a key notes. Actually, it's that much it is written which is required for your exam. No that much extra things you will get here. And each subject, like whatever subject is there in your branch, you will get ebook. In that, subject wise keynotes is there. After that, subject wise MCQ is there with explanation. Okay, answer explanation. Similarly, you are going to get 500 important question, that is purely based on your exam pattern only. Just now I show you the level of question, same level of question, or with some moderate question you will get in that important technical question that you need to complete. Here you will get with the explanation of all the things of that 500 question. And in this section only you will get mock test, that is technical mock test, that you need to appear. Okay, then you will get 150 important question general aptitude. As you know, in your exam they are going to ask 25 question from general aptitude. So that question also need to practice, and as well as mock test also. Then you will get full mock test series is there. 125 question they are going to ask questions. So like that test series is there that you need to perform and check your score. And after that, go to solution part and check the solutions. Then previous year paper, this previous year paper I will update in app also. Already it is available in app, but now I will update solved one also. You can check from there. Now, and interview question and answer. Anyhow, we will discuss interview after your exam. So this all these thing you will get in this app, the Mann Maker. It is available in Play Store, or you can go to below download. I mean below description box. There you will get a link. You can download that one, and you can take this computer science. Here it is written computer science classes. So you have to take that computer part. Okay. And for any kind of doubt, this is my WhatsApp number. You can personally do a WhatsApp and you can ask any kind of doubt. Apart from that, you need to complete this YouTube classes which is going on here. Like if you come to my the Manmaker app, I mean what the Manmaker channel, if you come here, you will get BL Probationary Engineer classes. So here subject wise, I mean branch wise, here computer science. So for computer science classes is there, you need to complete these classes. Like till December you will get one by one classes subject wise. You will get the things here. Okay, and general aptitude is also there in this section. You need to complete your general aptitude part also. So these things, this video material and this app material, if you complete this all these things, this much is enough for your exam. Okay. So okay, thank you for this. If you like the video, just hit like on a button. Kindly share with your friends, and if you not subscribed my channel till now, just subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Okay. Thank you.